Hi everyone, it's Jeanette with Vivo Vintage Designs. This is take two. I was attempting to videotape a yellow flower that I did earlier. However, my power went out and that was the end of that video, and I nearly ruined the painting. So I thought I have two more to do. This one will be in shades of blue. So with any luck, we'll have some success here. The colors that I'm using to start with are Baja Blue by Pinata, Cloudy Blue by Ranger, Mermaid, Ranger, Turquoise by Ranger, and Denim by Ranger. And the board that I'm working on is a canvas board. I bought it at Michael's, and it's canvas on one side, and this is what the back looks like. Sorry, there you go. I put 2 coats of Kills 2 primer on it, and we're ready to go here. Sorry. Let me just clean my brush. Now I want my flowers to go all the way, rather the whole board to be covered in the blue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a little alcohol around the border of the board, and I'll use a light colored ink. This is the Cloudy Blue. And then I'm going to use my brush and just, there's a little yellow on here from the other painting, but that's okay. And I'm just going to try and cover the edges with the paint. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's all going to be covered anyway. And this is a long process, so please be patient with me. Feel free to fast forward at any time. All right, so in the center, I'm going to start with the Baja Blue. I'll drop that down. Then I think I'll do a little mermaid over here, maybe over here. A little turquoise over here. And then I do like the way the yellow looks, but I'm going to wait to put that down. I'm drawing the center because I don't want my ink to spread anymore. And it's okay if your colors mix. Now I made the mistake of opening up one of the bottles over the canvas, and little bits of the color went all over the place, so I'm just going to brush those off. Now I'm going to come in with Dandelion, just here and there, because I do like the yellow. And this is the Sun Bright Yellow. Just going to put a couple of drops here and there. And then I'll dry that. be using my airbrush, and I have it set at 20 psi. And I'm using this alcohol bottle with a needle nose. I'm sure there's a proper term for it, but that's my term. And I'm working on a Lazy Susan that I made, because the ones that I found online were too small and some had a lip. So I bought this at Home Depot. They sell these round wood discs, and the part that goes underneath that makes it spin, you'll find that in the hardware department. And together, the two pieces cost me maybe $15 to $20. And I have a really great size Lazy Susan. And then I covered it with plastic. All right, so I'm going to start pouring my alcohol. I'm going to let it sit for a moment so it absorbs the ink, and then start spreading it. Right now what I'm trying to do is to get the ink to spread out across the board, and then I'll put more detail in it. I'm not too concerned with how perfect my petals are, because it'll all be covered later. It's really important to make sure that all the alcohol dries, because if not, you get splats like that. And I'm not too concerned about it right now because, like I said, I'm just trying to spread the color around. So I'm going to add a little bit more ink in the center. Turquoise. Some mermaid. And I'm going to use denim also. I'll dry that. That's the Baja Blue I just added. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line from the center of the flower out to the edge so that the ink follows that line. And then I'm going to go back and forth, make sure that it all dries. And that's how I get those lines. But you have to make sure you keep going back and forth and that you dry all the alcohol. And hopefully you can see the lines that it's creating. And you see how the ink follows the line of alcohol that you've laid down. Just trying to get rid of that little dot there. And I used a dirty brush. So I'll try and move that some more. Let it sit for a moment. And what it does, it creates the illusion of petals. And on a board this big, I can't get the effect that I originally wanted because the ink doesn't move the same on this surface as it does on photo paper or Yuko paper. So let me show you I did this one a while back, and my daughter claimed it, and she wants another 3 similar to it. I also poured resin over this so it has a really nice effect. So she wants the 4 boards in different colors. So this is board number 3. And originally what I wanted to do was to create one like this. I wanted to create one like this. Sorry, I had a call. And the ink just doesn't move the same way. So I couldn't do that. I can't emphasize enough how important it is to dry the ink and go from the center all the way to the end. So that you don't get the blobs. And you can see I'm using a lot of alcohol. And that's only because this is a large surface. Now I'm having issues with those little blobs there. So this time I'm going to take a clean brush, pour some alcohol on it, and try and soften them. Hopefully that'll do it. And then I'll just go over that area again. Well, I have a lot more work to do on this, so I won't bore you and take up too much of your time. But if you continue this process, you'll get a beautiful flower. You can go over it again and again, and until you like it. And what I'll do is when I'm ready for the center, I'll make another video and post that for you as well. If you have any questions, please let me know. And if you'd like to see the finished painting, you can check it out at Vival Vintage Designs on Facebook. And let me know if you have any questions. Enjoy your Sunday. Bye.